Hello, Christian Fellowship Church family. Thanks for tuning in today. As you know, we've been in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic, and as a church leadership, we have wanted to make sure that as we move through this time, we are serving you well. And one of the ways that we serve you is how we gather together every Sunday physically in corporate worship. Now, when we launched corporate worship about 4 Sundays ago, we said we had 2 priorities. Number one is to maintain the safety of the people who call this church home when they come into this building. And number 2, to make sure that we keep the testimony of Jesus Christ great to our community around us. And so I've been excited to say that so far that has been a great thing that's been happening. God has been keeping this place safe and secure, as well as the testimony of Jesus Christ continues to be expanded through the work of the church right here in the One Loudoun and surrounding Ashbrook areas here in Ashburn, Virginia. Now, I also said when we first started that we will take some time to evaluate how we do things after about 3 or 4 weeks. Well, last Sunday represented our 4th Sunday gathering in corporate worship, and we've learned a lot. One thing we've learned is that we need to offer more online services available to people, because right now we've been just doing one service online at 11. As well as we've recognized is people aren't quite fully there yet in engaging and feeling comfortable back into this building, whether it's because they're at risk or whether because we're not open yet with childcare or whatever it might be. We're running about 20% or so of what we might normally run on any given Sunday before we moved into this building. So with that being said, in working with the leadership and working with staff and working with our volunteers, we're going to make this change starting this Sunday. So starting this Sunday, we're only going to have one physical gathering here for worship. So that is starting on the 18th, or rather the 19th of July. We're going to have one service physically at 9:30. Now catch that. That's a difference. Before it was at 9 and 11 were our services. Now we're going to have one physical gathering at 9:30. However, we're also going to have 2 online gatherings. One at 9:30 and the second will be at 11. So all of you 11 o'clock people who feel like I don't want to come in physically early at 9:30, the good news, we'll have a service for you there at 11. So our commitment to you is to keep looking at what's going on in our world and to be willing to be flexible, because everything is subject to change. And so I just wanted to come to you right now and let you know that, and thank you for how you've been a part of this community. Let you know that again, starting this Sunday coming up, the 19th of July, we're going to have just one gathering instead of 2. So no longer 9 and 11 physically in this building, but one gathering at 9:30 a.m. right here at 44505 Atwater, as well as we will have 2 online gatherings at 9:30 and 11. I know change is hard, change is difficult, but thanks for bearing with us as we make this change. And as you go throughout your day, we're going to continue, right as we do here in this building and right where you do that at your home, to trust God to lead us through this moment, because He is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. So go in His grace and have a wonderful day.